the breaking inputs coming in, and this is what is the government's version. According to sources, after Reuters account went offline in India, the government sources told Times Now that this was a technical glitch and it had nothing to do with any government order. However, now X has countered this claim, and X says that the government had asked it to block the accounts. We have Priyank joining us on the broadcast with more details. Priyank, so there are two versions. So government on one hand is now saying that it was a technical glitch and that there was no government order, which has been countered by X. Before I come to you, Priyanka, I believe Hina is also with us on the broadcast with more on this. Yes, Hina.
Well, that's right, Swati. Like you said, the government had denied any kind of involvement here. But now what I'm going to bring to you is from X. Now, this particular Twitter handle, Global Government Affairs, is actually the voice of X's Global Government Affairs team. And it has put out a long post on social media platform X saying that on 3rd of July, the Indian government ordered X to block 2,355 accounts in India, including international news outlets like Reuters and Reuters World under Section 69 of the IT Act. Now, this is very, very significant here. They are saying that whatever happened with Reuters was on the orders of the government, that government exercised under, Section 69 of the IT Act 2000, which which gives powers to the government to block access to information to public. It also says non-compliance risk criminal liability. The Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology demanded immediate action within 1 hour without providing justification and required the accounts to remain blocked until further notice. Now, this is a very, very strong statement that has come. It says after public outcry, the government requested X to unblock Reuters and Reuters World. We are deeply concerned about ongoing press censorship in India due to these blocking orders. X is exploring all legal options available. Unlike users located in India, X is restricted by Indian law in its ability to bring legal challenges against these executive orders. So now we'll have to wait and see, Swati, how the government really responds to this, because according to this, the government only ordered, and after seeing public outrage, it again ordered the platform to unblock these accounts.
All right, Hina, thank you for getting us the details. Let me quickly go across to Priyank. There are two versions now. One is what the government has said, and which has been countered by X. X claims that it was on government's order that the accounts were blocked.
Yes, I think Swati, and the opposition has already started attacking government, where the Congress party has started tweeting that if the government has ordered to block the account of Reuters, that by the lie, it is embarrassing for the country as well as its government gets globally called that it is lying. This is a tweet which is from Pawan Khera, a senior leader from the Congress party. But the fact of the matter is that over the period of last few days, there was so much of outrage which happened on the social media platform, which has also been mentioned by X, and what they are saying that they have document which shows that these two accounts of Reuters and Reuters World were blocked in India under Section 69A of IT Act. This is what Hina was also trying to point out. What is very important to be seen that what were the reasons because of which these accounts were blocked. There's no official statement which has come up from the government side apart from the technical glitch which was quoted by the government sources. So the source-based information has come. The exact quote is yet to be delivered from the central government, from the Ministry of Information and Technology and Ministry of Electronics, where the demand was put in before the social media platform. So once again, blame game will continue. What is truth, what is not, can only be known once the official statement from the government of India will come out.
All right, Priyank and Hina, stay on with us. We are in fact now joined by Priyanka Chaturvedi. Priyanka Chaturvedi, the government says that it was a technical glitch which has now been countered and contradicted by X.
No, absolutely. How can it be a technical glitch from Twitter side or from X platform without a demand coming from India? And there are only two ways of demanding something like this, blocking of accounts and restricting accounts in India. One is through the IT ministry, the other is through High Court intervention or Supreme Court intervention. So it was pretty apparent that there was a request that had gone, and X has actually clarified their entire role. What is for us to understand is, and for IT ministry to understand is, that this method of blocking, unblocking accounts and not being held accountable for it is a bit, makes us look like an immature democracy and a very sensitive democracy. And on one hand, we say that we are a strong democracy. We make our case through parliamentary delegations across the world. And on the other hand, we see a MeitY which is functioning almost like a rogue agency, which chooses who to block and who not to block. And also, let's understand one thing. The restriction applies only within the geographical boundaries of India. So those residing in India may perhaps not be able to see it, but those who have VPN, they might be able to see it. But those globally would be able to see the narrative which these international agencies are putting across. Wouldn't it be better that whether it is the INB or the MEA or the IT which takes them head on, if there is a narrative which is against India's interests or a wrong narrative about my nation, then put it out that what the narrative is being put across is absolutely incorrect.
So you want the government now to, of course, come out and clarify, issue a clarification on what?
I don't know if it's a clarification that we need, but we definitely need a policy and accountability on how IT ministry decides who to block, who to restrict, who to unblock. We saw the same embarrassment coming with regards to Pakistani accounts when we are all very clear we don't want to see those handles, yet they were unblocked. Again, they said it was a technical error. And on the other hand, we look like a weak nation or a weak democracy when we block international, agency accounts like that of Reuters. So that is for the government of India to clarify, especially the IT ministry to clarify that what is the protocol that they follow.
Okay. Priyanka Chaturvedi, thank you very much for speaking with us. That was Sena UBT MP Priyanka Chaturvedi, who says the government needs to clarify what is the protocol that was followed. We also have Hina, who continues to be with us on the broadcast, and Hina is getting us more reactions from the opposition. Yes, Hina.
Well, one after the other, more and more leaders from the opposition have now started reacting to this particular post by X's Global Government Affairs handle. You spoke to Priyanka Chaturvedi, so let me also quickly show what she has written on social media platforms. From X. She's called it absolutely cringe and immature. She's also tagged the MeitY department's handle as well. Then you've got Pawan Kheda of the Congress party, who says if the government ordered to block the account of Reuters, then why the lie? It is embarrassing for the country when its government gets globally called out for lying. So we'll have to now wait and see, Swati, how the government officially responds to this.
Absolutely. Hina, thank you for getting us those details. So the government said it's a technical glitch. X has countered that, saying no, they received orders to block these accounts. That includes Reuters account. Let's wait and see how the ministry responds to this. The opposition already slamming the government, saying that their lies have been globally exposed. Moving on, US President Donald Trump has unleashed a new round of tariff threats targeting 14 countries across Asia, Africa and Eastern Europe, with import duties ranging from 25 to 40% effective 1st of August. The list includes Japan, South Korea, Thailand, Malaysia, Bangladesh, Indonesia, Cambodia, Myanmar, Kazakhstan and others, citing non-reciprocal trade practices as the trigger.
I have the signed letters that went out to both South Korea and Japan today, and there will be approximately 12 other countries that will receive notifications and letters directly from the President of the United States. And weeks ago, I stood at this podium and I told all of you that the President was going to create tailor-made trade plans for each and every country on this planet, and that's what this administration continues to be focused on. The President will also sign an executive order today delaying the July 9th deadline to August 1st. So the reciprocal tariff rate or these new rates that will be provided in this correspondence to these foreign leaders will be going out the door within the next month, or deals will be made, and those countries continue to negotiate with the United States. We've seen a lot of positive developments in the right direction, but the administration, the president and his trade team want to cut the best deals for the American people and the American worker. That's what they're focused on.